Hi and welcome to the Hangout plugin. Let's have an overview. So we'll do this in two parts. The first part being creating a Hangout, a registration page, which is essentially a squeeze or sign up page, somewhere where you can register people to attend the Hangout, you can capture their names and email addresses. And then of course, running a presentation. We'll look at the chat, the availability of replays, and more. And let's now have a look at how quick and easy it is to use the Hangout plugin. Okay, so we're in the WordPress dashboard, and quite simply all we're going to do is add a Hangout. Let's give it a title, so I'm going to say Overview Presentation. Choose a date. Now this will automatically pick up the time zone that you're in from your IP address and drop that time zone in here. So you're literally setting the time at your time. So let's say, for example, I want it today at 5 p.m. It's 10 past 11 a.m. at the moment, so we'll be able to see that in just a second. You can also choose now, but I'm going to choose this particular time. You can choose any date on the calendar. So I'm going to click Done. Now, do we want to take registrations? Let's say yes. We can integrate with autoresponder systems, Aweber and GetResponse. And do we want to send notifications? Do we want to remind people when the webinar is coming? I'm going to say yes, send a reminder 24 hours before and send a 1 hour reminder. You can change those in the email settings and create your own reminder emails. Now I want to choose a timer design. We've got 3 different countdown timers. I'm going to choose this one just to see the effect. We've got 2 different styles of registration page designer. We've either got a headline designer where you've got a WYSIWYG opportunity or a full page graphic. So we'll have a look at both quickly. The first one, the full page graphic, what I'll do is I'll choose the banner and let's go for something money related. Okay, and do I want the counter at the top of the page or the bottom of the page? I'm going to choose the top, and let's now go and have a look at the registration page. That's how quick it is to set up. Great, so I've now got the overview presentation. Let's view this one. And this is the effect of the full page graphic. You can see that in the back. We can see our countdown timer there and the registration form. When somebody fills in their name and email, they could literally drop into the system and start getting the reminder emails, etc. So this is our Hangout plugin registration page. Let's just quickly look at the other design style. So I'll just go and edit this one. Okay, so we'll keep all the same details with the counter, but instead of the full page graphic, I'll go for the headline designer. We can put in here a logo, so let me do that quickly. And I'll also enable the social sharing. We'll show that in a second. Now you can also just type your text. It'll turn it into a logo style by using some of the fonts. And now let's put in a headline. So I can say, awesome headline. Let's drop in here a nice font and colors, for example. We can choose any of the colors here, so I might just choose the maroon for now. Put in a subline text. It is great. And again, we can choose our fonts, etc. for the sub headline. So let me just move this through. Now what we need to do here is literally just copy and paste our short codes. So I'm going to drop in here the timer, center that, as well as the registration code. There we go, and of course I can expand that. And I'll just put in here, this is our registration page. Of course you've got all of the standard media and WYSIWYG designers there. Let's update this. And so now what we've just shown is the 2 different styles of registration page designer, the full graphic and the headline designer. So now this was our headline, this was our graphic. If I just refresh this page now, we can see the logo that I put in, the social sharing buttons are here, the awesome headline, and of course the countdown timer with the registration form and whatever we type. So you can create your own registration pages and capture those names and email addresses in seconds. Okay, so now we get to the second part of our presentation where we're running this Hangout and how easy it is. So when it comes time to making our Hangout live, we've got the global button here, and all we need to do is click on Make It Live. It will drop in our title, and we literally just click to start the Hangout. It will open up Google. I'm just going to minimize that. So it's literally opened it and I've closed it straight away. drop in here the YouTube Hangout details, and then click on Make It Live. As I do that, I'm going to give it a title, so we'll have Overview. We'll give it the same title. This will then be the title of your Hangout on Air. You can see my image down the bottom there. And we'll click on Start Hangout on Air. And in this case, I've chosen to do a screen share, whereas of course I can do the headshots, etc. if I can turn my camera on. I've just chosen to do a screen share there. I can do all of the standard Google effects, and this now becomes my webinar dashboard where I can run my webinar from here. I can change screens easily. I can view and chat with incoming people, and this is how easy it is to set up a Hangout using the Hangout plugin. What the people now see on your site, so this was the page that we had as the registration. If I just refresh this now, and what your customers will see is exactly the Hangout. They've got the chat facility here, so they can literally send you a message straight away. You'll have that pop up in your chat system. So the whole system is built to run on point and click, and running a Hangout really is that easy. The great thing as well is the Hangout instantly records your replay, so that the initial page you created, the registration page, will then also be the same page that holds the replay, and people can register. They can still put their name and email, and you can then display the replay to them as you go. So the Hangout plugin, easy to do. Set up a Hangout in seconds, run that Hangout from your dashboard with full functionality, all of the abilities of Google and the sharing, etc., saving YouTube videos, all that kind of information, and simple to use inside your WordPress dashboard.